Hey guys, it's Rich with day number 38 of the 40-day empowerment journey. Lesson 38 is I want to see love in another's eyes. I want to be another's sunrise, not their sunset. Lust only leads to regret. This verse I kind of disagree and agree with. The last line of the verse, lust only leads to regret, to me, can go both ways. I've certainly had experiences where the moment that I shared with another was just for that moment. That we had a physical connection and that was it. And we didn't have any regrets about it. We knew what we were doing. We did it responsibly. We did it safely, and it was to satisfy that physical urge. Now, if this verse is referring to lust in the sense of pining over somebody that could never love you or isn't likely to love you back, then I do agree with it. You can look back on those times with regret because they can't love you back or they won't love you back. And your urges, whether physical or emotional, cannot be satisfied by that person, and you will most likely look back on those times with regret of time lost whenever you could be finding love or finding a connection with somebody that is actually able to reciprocate that feeling. I certainly do not look back on my lustful phase of my early 20s. I really don't look back on that with any regret because I wasn't ready for love. I knew I wasn't ready for love. I understood that love was not something I could give to somebody that was the same gender as me. There was much inner searching that needed to take place in order for me to feel comfortable in that type of situation. So, for me, that lust is not looked upon with any regret. I did what I needed to do to make myself comfortable with somebody of the same gender, to find out who I am as a being, whether spiritual or physical. I really needed that phase of my life. But now, I am ready for love. I'm ready to be somebody's sunrise, the reason that they get up in the morning. I'm ready for them to be the reason that I get up in the morning. I'm ready for that connection with somebody that is able to reciprocate it to me. Not that lustful feeling of a ship in the night. Definitely not. So for me, I kind of agree with lesson number 38, and I kind of disagree with it, depending on how it's meant or how it's taken. And going one step further on it, I would challenge anybody that is doing this day's lesson to really look to see if you are ready for that love aspect in your life, if you're ready for that type of relationship, the kind where you give all of yourself and they give all of themselves to you. It's not an easy undertaking, and it's not something to necessarily be taken flippantly. So make sure that you're ready and open for that type of relationship if you are truly ready to see love in someone else's eyes, ready to be their sunrise and not their sunset. So that is the challenge for today, is making sure that you're ready to be that person in somebody else's life, and that you're ready to be that person in their life. And if you are in that lust phase of your life, be honest, be aware of where you're coming from. Definitely the lessons that we've had within this past week of having that awareness, that knowledge of knowing where you are in life, and being completely honest with those who you share that lustful moment with. Make sure that neither one of you leaves with regret of what had happened. That you can look on it with the knowing that you're becoming somebody even more powerful, even more of a spiritually grounded and spiritually centered person, if that is the way that you choose to do it. And, of course, always be safe. Be picky about who you spend those moments with, and know the risks. So with that, I give you day number 38. Join me tomorrow for day number 39. Until then, if you go in the bottom bar, you will find today's verse, along with a link to the poem in its entirety, and other poetry by Chell. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.